All right, so we're trying this. We have an instant premiere on YouTube while I'm recording over here for tomorrow. Let's see how this goes. I have no idea how it's gonna go. We're gonna find out though. All right, so we're gonna continue where we left off. We had to build a robot, I think. So we're gonna build a robot. I think. What was the plan? So we gotta build a robot. I gotta make sure chat's here. Alright, so we gotta build a robot. Unfortunately, chat's over there, so I can't really see it all that well. Alright, gotta build a new robot. Alright. Build a new robot. Okay, so do we have... Oh, I also need to mute that. That's the premiere. Alright, I gotta mute that. That's gonna be way too loud. Alright, okay. Alright, I guess we give it Jezebel's head. Okay. Do we have to decide everything? Did it work? Okay.
Interesting. This body you've selected for me isn't quite what I had envisioned, but it will have to suffice.
What were we expecting?
What kind of a body were you expecting?
Considering I look like a junk bot that's been hastily welded together by an amateur, I'd say almost anything else would have been better. However, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised, given your limited skill set derived from your equally diminished intelligence.
So sorry, Your Highness. The Royal Tailor has been quite ill, and I'm afraid the task fell to me instead.
If you're attempting to use sarcasm as an intimidation tactic, I'm afraid you're wasting your time.
I just don't trust it. I didn't want to give it anything
It's
better.
obvious we don't care for each other's company, which suits me just fine. So, why don't you ask me everything you wanted to know, and then I'll be on my way.
Tell me everything you know about the Mechanist.
Now there's a fascinating subject. The Mechanist.
What if he doesn't really exist?
Adept at programming, a veritable genius with electronics. I'm not surprised you're interested. I've been dutifully carrying out the Mechanist's instructions to help the people of the Commonwealth for quite a long time.
Helping the people of the Commonwealth? You?
Absolutely. It's my primary directive. The Mechanist instructed me to seek out and help.
So yeah, if you hear me typing, I'm typing to the chat, so it's kind of, it's...
The easiest way to help a human is simply to destroy it. There's no point in prolonging a laughably fragile life. It's the most efficient way to assist them. Any other effort to help tends to result in numerous complex side effects.
The Mechanist gave you these instructions to kill people?
Well, not exactly. The specific instructions...
So the Mechanist might not be a bad guy.
I merely interpreted the most efficient way to perform my duties. Assisting a human to the best of my abilities only affords a 25% survival rate. That means there's a 75% chance that despite my efforts, the human I'm assisting will die from something beyond my control. Therefore, it's better to hasten the human's death and put them out of their likely chance of misery than to deplete my limited time. It's actually quite elementary, but given your minimal intellect, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised you don't understand.
Can we stop with the petty bickering and just get to the part where you tell me how to access the Mechanist facility?
I promised to answer your questions, and unlike humans, I don't have the capacity to lie. It's rather simple, really. In order to gain entry to the Mechanist
That eye in
facility,
the middle of there seems
you're going to need
inefficient.
to outfit one of your robots with an MSAT modification. I'll upload the plans to your Pip-Boy device. There. I fulfilled my portion of our agreement. Perhaps I'll remain here for a while and see how things resolve between yourself and the Mechanist. Purely for my own amusement, of course. I suspect you'll have quite a tale to tell once you return. But then again, I'd be surprised if you ever return at all.
It is difficult. I leveled up. Let's go and level up. We need to carry more stuff. We need more carrying capacity. Oh, we can't carry more stuff. Let's see here. Level 25. Can't upgrade that. Can't upgrade that. More ammunition seems like a good idea. Actually, let's just upgrade our luck. Hold on. Let's see here. Luck 10. Measure your general good fortune. Let's see, what else? That'll get us up to 10, because we're at what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're at 9 right now. So we can cap out that. Sneaky would be useful. Let's do this. We suck at sneaking. Alright. Let's work on Ada. I don't see an option to do that. Maybe I have to talk to her first. Oh yeah, I gotta talk to her first, okay.
Hey. Yes, ma'am. I trust you've completed your business with Jezebel. I hope she wasn't too difficult.
Is there a chance these robots could be misinterpreting orders?
Yes, I've considered the possibility. The contradictory nature of the Mechanist's broadcasts are troubling.
Alright, so he's either crazy
Regardless of intent,
or the robots are just doing whatever.
needs to be stopped. These robots are too much a threat. Were you able to discover how to gain access to the Mechanist?
Think we can trust what Jezebel said? I'm hoping she doesn't have her own interpretation of the word access, too.
We'll soon find out. What did she have to say?
I need to outfit a robot with something called an MSAT. Jezebel gave me the plans.
A custom modification that acts as a key to the Mechanist facility. Very smart. In fact, chances are high the MSAT may be required for multiple access points, like a robot identification card. As for my task, I was able to decrypt the signal with the final radar beacon.
Alright, well we know where he is.
It's coming from a Robco sales and service center. Most likely a front for a larger operation. It's time to take the offensive. Have you formulated a plan?
It's time to confront the Mechanist.
I hope you're allowed the opportunity. I too am curious as to what the Mechanist would have to say.
What if they killed him?
If you're ready, I believe you have an MSAT to install.
Alright. I don't see how to install it. Oh, there it is. Not very hard to make. Alright, before we go, I'm going to go here. Store all the junk. That got me down to a little bit of weight. Oh, we need to cook all this stuff too. I believe there's a food station over here. Maybe? Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's start with the soup. Is there any soup we can make? No. Roast. Cook it all. I got lots of mutant hound chops. That's good. Right? We got lots of food. Ready to go. Alright, let's go forth. Trying to give a heart emoji. It's so hard. I'm not sure. It'll take some getting used to. Usually I can just talk to you guys. Alright, let's look at our map. Oh, we probably need to, Alright. Where are we heading? Merchant workshop. Okay, that's the glowing sea, so we don't want to go there. What's over there? Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go... Why don't we teleport to... Let's see. Let's go there. We'll go this way. And then we can walk from there. We don't have to walk the whole way.
Playing games with me, huh?
Not what I was expecting.
May as well take what we can. They won't be needing those items any longer.
Which way do we need to go? We need to go... Oh, we gotta get across. We gotta go... We can go west and go across the bridge, or we can go east and go... Let's go east and go across the bridge. So let's this way and go across the bridge. Not entirely sure where the bridge is, so we'll just play it by ear. I think that's the first bridge that I crossed. Way back when. Just gonna keep following the river. Water's very pretty. Sunken boat. Less so, but... Honestly, if it weren't for the radiation and stuff, you know, like, if this real life and I saw that boat out there, I'd probably want to go swim out there and look at it. I have a curiosity about things in the water.
Careful, ma'am. I don't think we're alone.
There's someone up above me. Up there on the roof, I think.
Shit. Thorsten.
I could do it right over.
No sign of him now.
Oh well. Alright, bridge. Well, who are those people? Rust Devil. It's a legendary.
Picking up something. Found a target again. That takes care of that.
Nice and quiet, like. I found his leg. Oh. Is that the cars? That might be the cars. Alright, now we need to go... I need to go east and then cross that bridge. Or whatever that is.
We may have an enemy nearby. Not much of a threat after all.
Yeah, this gun is not cutting it anymore. Yeah, I think I'll switch to this one. I probably need to upgrade this one sooner rather than later. Alright, across this. That should put us in the ballpark, I would think. Alright, which way do we go from here? I need to keep going south, looks like. Keep going south. Keep going south. I guess it's this built this way? East Boston Preparatory School. Can you imagine if that's where you went to school and you play this game and like, look, there's my school. Like, oh, I remember Mrs. So-and-so's classroom and now look, it's got a mutant in it. That must be Miss So-and-so. No left turn. You know, the robot clanking behind me kind of ruins the the sound they got going on. Robco, where all your dreams come true. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. How big is this place? It has to load that long. Like, this is approaching outdoor load times. It's weird that, so I'm watching the stream from yesterday. We were here yesterday, like, close by. I think we picked up a brain, like, right down the street from this place. Looks like we just killed that same blood bug. Right there. Oh, Red Widow blood bug. That one got away. Never figured out where it went. Yeah, it went off to the left, and then I got distracted by the other one. Interesting. Come on, game, load! Does not want to load. It's the little dot in the corner still going, though. Load times are not great. Glad we're recording. Yeah, recording, microphone's on. Okay, we're good. Okay. You know, come to think of it, like, the robot sound, like, clinking around, not that bad, because this place is probably full of robots. Personalized home computer for the whole family to enjoy, keep track of activities and tasks. Can I locate files? Dad? Can I locate files? Timmy? Janie? What a waste.
Judging
Okay.
from all this dust, we could be the first to visit this place in quite a while.
Alright, let's unlock this. Come on, give me something. There we go. Take it. Remove dud. Too bad there's a word in there. Otherwise it could have worked. Move the duds. Oh wait, now we can do it. Hold on, wait. Can I do both of them? I did do both of them, okay. Oh, let's see here. It's dead.
Nice.
Oh, first try. Announcements. There will be no tampering with any shipments labeled RB2851. All employees are aware of what our typical shipments look like. So-called accidental opening of these shipments will not be tolerated. Result in immediate termination. Followed by extensive questioning by our friend downstairs. Employees are expected to wear official name tags. Name tags should be highly visible and attached to the top right corner of your uniform. Shirt, please wear your proper name tag, no swapping. Customers, friends, and family are no longer allowed in the back service area. Let's see, service requests. Claims the terminal just suddenly stopped working. Default error message, it started crashing over time, not going to try. So much for suddenly. From the look of her, I'm guessing there's about a whole cat's worth of hair in the terminal, probably overheating. Claims her was connected to her office network, but never sent out any of her intranet mail. She also said there was a complete failing of the notification systems. We set up when purchased. Not sure what the issue is. Says IT department checked the computer and wasn't sure why it isn't working. What if Akira threatened to sue? I guess it really screwed up some important meetings for her. Looks like Carmack sabotaged his computer before he quit. I don't know if it was personal or last hurrah. I can see what he did here. But I don't want to make any promises. I recommend replacing the terminal with a new one so it's guaranteed to be uncompromised. Back with his ancient terminal, it's at least 7 years old. That's ancient. Crashing when he tries to play Red Menace. Going to have to cave and buy a new terminal. This old NX12 is only good for writing up documents or playing text-based games at this point. You need more memory, which this terminal can't even support. Basically all new insides or a brand new terminal. Take your pick. Safe control. Pop open the safe.
I often forget people need to use the keyboard to access a terminal.
We just popped open a safe. What safe do we just pop open? Oh, that's safe. It's probably an alarm of some sort. Oh no, Tesla arc. Okay. 2 of them. I got a terminal here. And something there. Let's check this terminal first. Broken terminal. Stuff's broken. Okay. Good to know. Work order. Terminal crashed on medium specific overheating. Entire console needs cleaning. We'll revive once all hardware is liberated. Okay, that goes back out. So we don't want to unlock that just yet. A lot of circuit boards here.
Open this.
We can keep traveling as much as you want. I don't require sleep or food in order to survive.
Oh, those are some cool doors. There was a TV show like from like the, I don't know, like old days. I saw some reruns of it one time. Where basically the guy would walk down the hallway and it had these like this series of doors like that. They all open differently. It's very cool.
Incoming robot detected. Opening security doors.
Well, if we can get in. I'm not confident we can get back out. That guy is very dead.
No biosigns detected. Proceed.
I don't count? Apparently. Well, that's gonna be a problem. How am I gonna hide myself as a robot?
That's it.
Alright, well here's a different way. Epsilon 6 security alert has been declared. All systems have been locked down. Secure station. Wait for further instructions. Operational path to decontamination when entering or exiting the facility. All personnel must display the rank 22 at minimum security badge with updated photo ID. They will result in immediate security lockup until the person may be quarantined and questioned and confirmed. Guests must print a signed letter of approval from General Rawlings, an employee point of contact. All guests must display a guest badge with limited access. Guests must be accompanied at all times. Guests found unattended will be held for questioning, and the point of contact will be responsible for their actions. Let's see. Displaying files. Class 5 counter-espionage procedure. A facility administrator has probable cause to suspect a breach of security by a foreign intelligence operative, including but not limited to Chinese agents or sympathizers. The administrator shall activate the Class 5 counter-espionage procedure. In the event of a Class 5 alert, the facility will enter a minimal security lockdown. All staff will be reported to their stations and await further instructions from security personnel. Anyone failing to report in a timely manner or found absent thereafter shall be considered suspect and may be shot on sight. Security teams are to escort members of each department to the research labs on level 3. For processing, the chief scientist shall prepare a mesmetron-equipped robo-brain to aid the interrogation process. Due to the experimental nature of this technology, some casualties are to be expected due to spontaneous cranial eruption on the order of 10 to 15%. Should any agents be discovered, the administrator is authorized to subdue them by any means necessary and turn them over to the research staff for experimentation. After completing the interrogation process, the administrator may terminate this alert at his discretion. Gamma 9. Coordinate escape attempt and or hostile action by the test subjects. Any Class 1 or Class 2 supervisor is authorized to declare Gamma 9 security alert. And initiate a maximum security lockdown in the research wing and a minimal security lockdown elsewhere. Within the research wing, all security and defensive systems will activate. All local and remote terminal functions will be disabled, and all security doors in the cell block areas will be sealed. Advised to treat this alert as a field test opportunity and to deploy all available experimental robots to secure the research wing. Casualties among the test subjects are to be expected. A complete purge is authorized at the administrator's discretion. Security teams are to perform a methodical sweep of the research wing before issuing all clear and terminating this alert. Administrator must submit an RM-13 incident report of the request for replacement for test subjects to the Military Robotics Oversight Committee. In the event of a fault in the Code Conditioning Protocol, CCP, a mass uprising of the robot janitorial staff, see definitions. Oh, this is the one we have. Epsilon 6 security alert. All security and defense systems will activate. Remote terminal functions will be disabled, and the control center will enter an automated lockdown state. Facility staff are advised to arm themselves and shelter in place. An external review will be conducted by the Military Robotic Oversight Committee within 10 business days to determine the appropriate course of action. This alert may be terminated by remote authorization from the MROC, or 2 by the facility administrator from Master Control Terminal in the control center. As a failsafe, if this control center has been compromised, a limited manual override can be initiated from the elevator access terminal in Security Room 3. Voice print identification of 3 registered Class 2 supervisor level employees are required to activate the override. Men have confirmed nuclear detonations. Facility administrator will also contact with military chain of command is to be expected after a period of no less than 12 hours. The acting administrator shall attempt to reestablish contact. Any instructions transmitted pursuant to those communications will be followed to supersede this protocol. In the event the communications cannot be reestablished within 24 hours, the acting administrator shall initiate an orderly shutdown of the facility. Test subjects will be secured in their cells. Facility staff remain on site, are to delete any sensitive files and records, close down their stations, arm themselves, and collect their personal belongings. If communications have not been reestablished by 30 hours, the acting administrator will activate the lockdown mode Omega. This will provide a 10-minute window for staff to exit the facility. This lockdown should be presumed to be permanent. Once initiated, the lockdown can only be terminated via remote authorization from the Military Robotics Oversight Committee. Alright. Alright. See if we can hack this. Terminal. Wow, 4 of them in that. Okay. Keep removing the duds. The thing is, at some point... Like we saw this earlier, when you remove some, you may open up a new one that we missed. Back there. Like now with the words removed, we got most of these. Because who knows what words we removed? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, you can see the dots. Okay, so we know what got removed. Easily. Likeness 2. Tastes? No. Answer? No. Katana? No. Insure? Yes.
Got it.
Let's see here. I'm just offline. What if we activate them?
Error. Electrical fault in sensor array. Sensors offline.
Any idea where they went? Time to end this.
Alright, those are the turrets. My bad.
You lead the way, and I'll follow, man.
Elevator not functional. Okay. Alright, so far 0 shots fired. 0 shots fired.
Sweet.
Okay, those are not active, I don't think.
I suggest we take as much as we can carry.
That's the plan. Alright, that's where we would have come from.
The Scourge of the Commonwealth has used my own technology against me. You may have gained access to my sanctum, but you'll need better skills than that to defeat me.
Opening fire! Hopefully, that's the last of them. Towering weapons!
Okay, we need to eat something. Whoa! What got me? I don't know what got me. I have no idea what got me there. Well. That was unfortunate.
I'm glad my intakes have a dust.
I thought we were doing good. Move as many duds as we can. Zero. 1. Nope.
I'm in.
Alright. Let's go ahead and we're just gonna... We're gonna click on each of these just in case they unlocked anything. I don't think they did. Already read them once.
Filter. Remind you of brighter days, man?
Oh yeah, it's much easier. This computer is broken. Got a key. Oh, that's the key to that door. I didn't even see that last time. Okay.
Scan this.
I know I haven't been going that long, but I kind of need to go brush my tail. Maybe I should pause here and go brush my tail. I'll be right back, okay? Go brush. Okay, I'm back. Double check microphone's on. Double check. Took everything down. Okay, we're good. Let's go and save. Why not? Oh wow, that's really funny. At the same time, the stream has the brushing. What a coincidence. Oh, she's following me.
Incoming robot detected. Opening security doors.
I knew those were radioactive.
No biosigns detected. Proceed.
That's it.
Let's pop in here. Alright, there's a bunch of ammo here. What's in there? Can I manually disable these? I can, but that's a lot of them. More fun to pop through here and do this. Alright, let's look through these real quick. Already looked at them once, so we'll pop them again. Alright, we can just look through them all. You know what we could do? We could leave this door to my left locked. Go through that chamber. And then put, like, mines down. When we have to retreat. We got plenty of them. So no harm done. Alright, I don't think we're gonna get with this. Waste, no. No. Wasted, no. Bundle? No. Ground? No. Bodies? No. Deeper? Maybe? Handed? No. Scared? Maybe?
Yes.
Error. Electrical fault in sensor array. Sensors offline.
Got the desk fan. My elevator doesn't work.
Security's too good.
Let's go back this way. I thought that broke the robots, but I don't think it did.
The Scourge of the Commonwealth has used my own technology against me. You may have gained access to my sanctum, but you'll need better skills than that to defeat me.
Careful, an enemy's over here.
I'm gonna fall back here.
All systems are go, man. Lost, but not forgotten. I suggest we take as much as we can carry.
I don't want to turn that corner while he's right there. Is he right there? What? Where'd he go? Where did he go? I have no idea where it went. No idea where that robot went. You good? I suppose robots were all down here.
Here.
Alright, we're doing pretty good. A lot of ammo. This gun. Make sure I still got chat up. I think I do. Yeah, it's right there. Chat is still good. Metal box. Ammo box? Like, why would you put locks on a box that the robots might need?
Got it.
Oh, I guess they're not using 5mm. everything that's not nailed down. Well, I would if I could carry all that stuff. And I could carry all that stuff if I didn't have the robot with me. That's definitely a robot, right? Oh, no, it's like parts of a robot. That's a robot.
Did you hear that? Found them, man. Your destruction is at hand. Resistance is futile. Prepare to be annihilated. Violence protocols engaged. Engaging hostile target.
Oh, that was hers that died. I thought mine died. Yeah, I thought those did tend to blow up.
Safety's off. That's the last of them.
All systems locked down. Secure station. Wait for further instructions. Got transferred over to run production control today. The idiot from General Atomics got pulled after he left. The department efficiency dropped below 90%. Private sector buffoons have had so easy. Imagine being content with such a crappy rating and not even having to account for the shortfall. I'm going to start getting things back on track down here now and show these civilians how the U.S. military runs the show. Took a while, but I finally weeded out the last of those General Atomics ingrates from my department. Who the heck do they think they were anyway? I've never seen a lazier bunch of good-for-nothing layabouts in my life. Lost paperwork, mislaid supplies, inferior assembly work. You name it, these clowns were the cause. Then there was Sarah Walizek. She was supposed to be GA's pride and joy down here. I caught her hooking up the RoboBrain heads to one of our recompilers and trying to have a conversation with it, asking it, was it sad, and could it feel pain? Are you kidding me? I fired her on the spot. How a private company gets anything done without discipline, I'll never know. I'm pleased to report that the department is back up to 100% efficiency. Now the section is staffed entirely by soldiers. The work is getting done on budget, on time, and without mistakes. That's how you run a damn assembly line. Take that in your pipe and smoke at General Atomics.
Let me have this one.
Ow! I think we need a Rad-X after that. Or Radaway. let's go ahead and eat one of these mutant hound meats. That one's alive. It's also alive. Can I turn them to my side? Will these not go together? I think you can only use each left one once. It's the left ones that matter. Not the right ones. Use the left ones. I got rid of a good amount of duds. Alright, let's see here. Grass. Lightness 0. Means no. Freeze, no. Spend? Maybe. Lightness 0. Okay. Micro? Could be.
Through.
Deactivate the turrets. How about the protectrons? Medical responder.
I often forget people need to use the keyboard to access a terminal. Time for you to perish.
That did not go as planned. I thought they might help people. They do not seem inclined to help people. Basically, I'm a fox. They got confused. Well, that was a Mark III turret. No wonder it took so many bullets to take down. That's a filing cabinet. It looks like a Nuka-Cola Quantum over there.
Everything seems to be proceeding according to plan, ma'am.
There's something alive around here. I mean, theoretically, I could craft a robot here. I don't know if I want to. I mean, there were lots of parts that we could get. Just sitting around. Chief Engineer's Terminal. Let's see here. Maintenance issue. After dome implantation, the brain on the above subject started exhibiting physical changes. The subject's dura turned some kind of mottled brown color. Started to break down after only 12 hours in solution. Oh, gotta get a stand for the bobbleheads. Okay, I'll do that. Turns out the biogel was tainted with sulfuric acid runoff from the dome polishing compound. The reaction was occurring when they met. Forcing the subject to total loss, Roger just write off his bad luck and switch polishing compounds immediately. Can you have issues maintaining cohesion between the neural interface and the spinal column nerve endings? The nerves reject the connections faster than we can rebind them. I know we were hoping to keep the spinal columns intact for the robo-brains, which is obviously not going to happen. I suggest we revert back to the original plan, the good old brain in the jar prototype. It will reduce the amount of life support subsystems safely, as well as cut production time by almost a third. I'll submit my findings to Brass in Washington tomorrow. We got the first batch of RoboBrains back from the testing, and they're a mess. Cracked domes, thrown treads, overloaded fusion piles, fried circuits, the list goes on and on. This particular issue is troubling, though. According to field users, some of the RoboBrains are misinterpreting commands. The onboard brain seemed to almost overthink these instructions and decide to rewrite them for efficiency purposes. Most of the time, this results in property damage or even a few civilian fatalities. I've gone over every square inch of the faulty units, can't find a thing wrong with them. I'm going to have to send this issue over to research and see what they can shake out. The HR department is on the clear on this one. One of the RoboBrains rolled off the line with a faulty voice module. When it speaks, it's speaking in reverse. This troubled me, so I had them shut down the line for almost 8 hours while I checked the software for issues, then gave the audio output a similar thorough diagnostic. Didn't find any issues, so I gave the all clear to resume assembly and marked it down as a glitch. I have no idea what would cause such a ridiculous issue. If you ask me, I think one of the guys upstairs thought it would be funny. Are we gonna run into the robot that's talking backwards? It's gotta be, right? What if that's could be the Mechanist? But how do you get the voice talking forwards?
Picking up. No more hiding for you. That was amusingly simple.
Is that turret shut down, you think? I saw Legendary go by. Should I have shot it? I don't know. Let's check back here before we go that way. Oh, they're right above where we were. Okay, so that's the only way to go. One path.
We may have an enemy nearby. My onboard functions are operating at full capacity. We may have some trouble.
I've seen several legendaries go by. I don't know if it's like... At least 2 legendaries have gone by. But now they're not going by. No legendaries now. As fast as they're producing, if I were to, like, start a fight... Like, they would quickly overwhelm me. I'm not seeing any more legendaries. Oh, there's one. Alright, so doing that is nothing. Okay. You think it's the same ones going by? So that time it dropped it. Ow.
The final confrontation awaits. I only hope we both live to see it.
Ow, that hurts so much.
If they're out there, we'll find them. We've got company. Are you injured, man?
Yeah, fairly injured. Alright, so those stop bringing in new robots.
Let's get this started. Opening fire.
So sometimes they bust and sometimes they don't.
Take them down. Target down. That takes care of that.
Looks like you can sit here all day and just farm them. I'm not seeing any new robots come in, so I guess there's a limited supply of them. Did I pick up too much? I'm overloaded. I overloaded myself. Alright, we need Alright, that's hurting a lot. We need... Can't see me. Stay back, let it blow up. Oh, there you are. What now? Alright. This appears to be the path to go. Do you think Megan's even actually a person? What if it's one of these robots? I've already thought that? I don't know.
Use this.
I would say that thing blowing up and giving me 250 radiation was like the craziest. I mean, I should have kept that missile launcher with me. I'd actually look at the things I picked up.
Yes, ma'am?
I'm gonna give her the two things I picked, the two weapons I picked up. No, we need to sort by damage. Why am I still carrying those things? I should drop them off in town. Okay, take that. Tesla rifle, where did I pick up that? I kinda wanna hold on to that. Laser sniper rifle, maybe I wanna hold on to that. That might be my best weapon right now. Yeah, it's much better than that. They both use cells. Never hold that. Alright, I'm gonna run back and grab this thing. Hold on. I left it on like the second floor, so I just gotta run it back up and grab it. Oh wait, it was down. No, it wasn't second floor. It's like right here, wasn't it? So I looted something, couldn't move. Which means it could be anywhere. There it is. I might need that against whatever this is. Whatever enemy we're facing. Might need it. Okay, let's save real quick.
Open this.
Okay, apparently those are indestructible.
Open this.
It's probably the boss room. Bunch of spotlights you can't stop. I'm still hoping we can talk to them. We found a lot of evidence that they're misinterpreting commands. Ice cold. How is it still cold after all this time?
The Commonwealth is right to fear people like you. People who have no respect for human life, who only wish death or pain for those around them. That is why I, the Mechanist, have made it my solemn vow to protect the innocent, to put an end to people like you.
Did you hear that?
I don't think he understands what he's doing. The fact that he's still trying to stop us and still thinks we're the bad guys. That looks like water. Which makes me think there's an electrical enemy down here. That water stuff right there disturbs me. Oh. I thought there was something invisible standing right there.
Get him, ma'am.
Our substation terminal. Let's see, what a waste. Been down here almost 4 months down. I'm already getting bored. I thought it'd be exciting to sign and work for the robotics program. Finally got my department assignment. Must quit power substation A. I gave me 4 years of electrical engineering school and they had me babysit a bunch of generators. I could strip a Mr. Handy or Protecton down to its base parts in under 2 hours. They stick me here. What a waste of time. After talking to Sharpley during my smoke break, I thought of a way to turn my isolation into advantage. I've got a buddy in the civilian service who works for a vending company. He reckons I could make a few bucks if I stick one of his cigarette machines down here. It would save everyone a trip all the way to the surface if they're out of smokes and give me an excuse to say hi to any ladies that happen to wander in to purchase some. I tell you, Sharpley's a genius. I might even have to comp him a few packs for his help. Took all my trouble to sneak that machine into my substation just to have Banks over at Substation B start complaining about the smoke. First I was just jealous that all the ladies had been hanging out around my cigarette machine during their smoke breaks. Then he showed all his cards when he told me he's going to lodge a formal complaint with Delano if I don't make him happy. He doesn't care about the smoke, sneaky little thief. Just wants a cut of the cigarette sales. They misspelled thief, by the way. I might have to pay him off to keep the brass off my back. I got an official approval to keep the cigarette machine in my substation. I'm pretty sure the free cartons they found their way into the general's desk may have something to do with it. Now Banks can't do a thing about it, and he isn't getting a single penny. Looks like this electrical engineer just came out on top for once. And then it died. Then he died here. Smoking will kill you. Excuse me. Can I get away from those? I'm gonna start giving them a second to see if they explode. A lot of duct tape in use to this facility. Well, that's how they're gonna trap us in here. There's a lot of them just laying around. There's at least 2, maybe 3. Oh, there was one over here.
That's the last of them.
Alright. I don't know if we can get up here. Doesn't seem like it. Try to keep going. There's definitely some stairs over here.
If we keep standing in this radiation, you're going to get sick.
Keep my distance. Now I'm going right over it. Oh my. I need to take Rad-X. There's a management terminal. Unit tasks. Decommission, repairs ongoing. Repair orders. Voice distortion. Check speakers hardware. No optic readings from center eye stock. Needs replacement. Left leg lost in assembly accident. Replaced for decommission. 500 feet copper wire. 160 by 120 steel sheets. 8 high temperature air filters. 2 terminals, 200 autoclave bags, 2 sharp spins, 50 units of absorbent alcohol. What are they doing down there? Autoclave is for sterilization. Sharps is for like needles and stuff. Alcohol is for, you know, more sterilization or cleaning and stuff. Almost sounds like they're doing. Oh, I guess for the brain transfers.
Maybe get it closer, but I will not falter. My robots will see to it that no further harm will come to the Commonwealth. I believe that good will always overcome evil. Justice will prevail today.
Target down.
That actually didn't hurt that much. Grab that short scope though. It's a big facility though. Remember when I was saying it took so long to load? A lot of radiation. I feel like I need a radiation suit. Are they gonna grab us? That gives vibes from what's that game? Half-Life.
Over here.
I kind of want to get some radiation resistance because I feel like I get irradiated so much. There's those spotlights again. Now I'm closer. That must be where we're going.
Open this.
So many doors. Have we been here before? Everything's starting to look the same. It's about the point where I'd start expecting to see maybe, a magazine maybe, or a bobblehead. They're also another set of subjects just today. I don't know what these men and women did to deserve being sent here. So they were transferred from civilian penitentiaries. I can only assume they're the worst society has to offer. I don't think these people have any idea what's about to happen to them. One thing's for sure, these prisoners have been better off serving their time elsewhere. Starting to hear rumors around the block that I don't like. Esteban told me that he overheard 2 of the eggheads saying that the prisoners are having their brains cut out of their heads or something like that. I know that the brass are running experiments on these inmates. They were pretty intense, but I didn't know they're literally cutting them open. I'm not sure how I feel about that. After all, I joined the military because I wanted to serve my country and protect my fellow Americans. I guess I'll keep it to myself for now. The rumors floating around the block are getting worse. One of our informants said the prisoners are talking about rioting. If things they're saying are true, the inmates are getting dissected and parts are used for robots. I almost can't say I blame them. Esteban said we shouldn't go right to the Gamma 9 status. That's the one where they lock down because prisoners are escaping. But I don't want to hit the push the panic button unless I absolutely have to. I said take all the way to the top, general Rawlings. Criminals or not, these experiments are wrong, they need to be stopped before it's too late. Broderick got reassigned out of the facility today. I think they have him scrubbing toilets at some backwater listing post in Anchorage now. They put me in charge of the cell block and I initiated Gamma 9 status. After 2 days, the threat of rioting has ended. Everything is back to normal. Brass gave the go-ahead to start sending people to the medical section. Everything proceeding as planned. If you have any hope of beating the enemy at their own game, you need these robots online. Who cares what happens to a few lousy inmates? I told Broderick he needed to fall online, but he wouldn't listen. Of all people, I would expect him to understand that the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. Okay, so that's Broderick. So the first guy was Broderick, and then his friend Esteban took over because he got sent to far away. He got sent to Alaska. Well, here's the cell blocks.
Nice.
Good experience for these. Should I waste my time though? Is it worth the experience?
Yes.
I do like my experience.
That's it.
I'm waiting for one of them to wake up because they are ghouls. At this point.
Got it.
Told you. So you notice how that one is like dark and that one's kind of lit up? Nothing I can do though, because it's locked in there. I doubt it knows how to lockpick.
Sweet.
Oops.
Yes.
I try to escape.
Let's get this done.
Nice.
Let's see, Zelric wants to play again. Oh. Excuse me. Excuse me. Legendary?
Safety's off.
What are you gonna do? Like fish shooting fish in a barrel.
Yes.
Legendary fish. Sharp combat armor right arm.
Let's take them out. That was amusingly simple.
There's probably some button somewhere that unlocks everything. And then that let all these ghouls out that you have to fight them. Or you can shoot them while they're still in there and just get the experience.
Sweet.
Then unlock the doors. Is it efficient? No.
Got it.
Is it a good use of resources? Probably not, but we're not using that many lockpicks. Oops. We still have over 99.
Nice.
So we're not exactly... You know, I probably should be careful because there might be a ghoul in the next room.
That's it.
Oh, that one's already open anyway. That one's alive.
Sweet.
What is that? Is that... See, that's, I assume, is a toilet. That... What is it? Oh, that one's alive, too.
Powering weapons. That's the last of them.
That's it.
Alright, we're running out of doors to unlock. Good practice.
Yes.
You know, if Zelk is right and this is DLC, that's probably why this is taking longer than I expected. Because this is like a whole DLC,
Nice.
as opposed to just like one random mission from the main game. It's also why the difficulty's up there. Yeah, there's the button to free everyone. That's the button that opens that door. I was a little bit worried there might be more cells up here, but there's not. So.
Find anything useful?
Took a clipboard. Right, medical terminal. Server malfunction. Notify security. Initiate lockdown procedure. Night Street configure serial killings in DC area. Not to be visited alone. Security personnel required for all interviews. Higher brain function, weak constitution. We've been giving him a high-protein diet and started sessions of electrical therapy. This muscle shouldn't be long until his brain survival rate for procedure is no longer at risk. A53, convicted for arson, burned down a courthouse, leaving 3 dead, only approached when sedated. No medical history or dementia, brain health, psychic decline, and rescue data. Recommended for termination. Convicted for murder of a waitress, prone to sudden outbursts of violence, recommended subject be restrained at all times, sedated. Highly emotional, currently on a cocktail of antidepressants and anti-anxiety. Dr. asked her to starting psychiatric sessions to further see if she's a good candidate. Second-degree murder while under the influence of alcohol. Displays high intelligence and knowledge of tactics. Slight signs of PTSD. I asked her to evaluate for treatment. Ex-military convicted of second-degree manslaughter. Assault resulting in hospitalization, later death of the victim. Highly intelligent, proved to be mentally sound, approved for candidacy. So they're not all like the worst of the worst. I mean, okay. They did some bad stuff. Right? You know, but second-degree manslaughter? It's not that extreme. But I'm not an illegal expert. Let's look it up. Second-degree manslaughter. What is it? Unlawful killing a person without malicious forethought or intent. Okay, driving under influence causing a fatal car accident. Okay, yeah, I guess that's really bad. My bad. That's pretty bad. I shut off the alarm. Ada? Oh, we lost Ada. Oh well. There's all the brains in a jar. I wasn't even looking the right way. I'm bad about that. I'll be looking the wrong way for a lot of these things, like jump scares. I'm like, oh, loot. Oh, that gives variation. That's handy. Let's eat some food. Bone cutter. Remember we played Surgeon Simulator? That was fun. So I wonder if them getting the brains from the serial killers had anything to do with them deciding it's okay to murder people. Brain extraction terminal. Once again, thanks to equipment failures, we're getting pretty backed up in this department. Brain extractors were never made to operate at this capacity. They've been running around the clock for the last few weeks. We usually end up with a pop blade from slicing through a particularly tough skull. The drugs and pulmonary heats up when the spinal cord isn't fully severed, the brain pulled too early. Hope this Ciruletti doesn't yell at us again. This really isn't our fault. Oh, that's weird. I'm looking at a screen on that thing too. On the VOD from today. It's weird. Got a pretty good laugh around the extraction department today. Ansel tried making some fresh biogel, a little bit of grenadine and vodka, and dared us all to drink it down. It turned out to be pretty good, kind of thick and sweet with just the right amount of kick. Came up with a little game to try and name the drink. A whole bunch of stupid ones came up, of course, but we finally settled on Extractor Sunrise. Too bad we can't share with other departments, but the biogel costs like $1,000 a pint. And I don't think Ciruletti would approve us drinking down some of her budget. Today was Halsty's birthday, so we made him a brain-shaped cake. Well, sort of. We actually just took one of the extracted brains and covered it with frosting. Of course, we didn't tell Halsty that. The look on his face when we bit down the slice we gave him was pretty hilarious. It was a waste of a decent subject brain, but the prank was totally worth it. We really have some good times down here. I sincerely hope they don't reassign anyone away from the department. We're working well together, and our efficiency rating can't get much higher. Alright, so these guys are kind of crazy, too. Womack over in sanitation made an offhand comment that his job having to grab what was left of our test subjects and dispose of them in the furnace felt wrong. Then, not a day later, I was sharing lunch with some of the personnel from the assembly division. That's me pulling the brains from our test subjects' heads ever bothered me. I told them it didn't. I'm not sure why some of the people on this project are having problems with what we're doing. Maybe they should look for work elsewhere. Yeah, because you're a sociopath? Where's all that fluid comes from? Are those all brains? No, they're mostly empty. I think. Is that a brain? I think that's a brain. No, there are brains in there. Have I leveled up in here? No. brain extractor. That's where it came from. Alright, I'm gonna pause, go brush my tail, get some more water. I'll be right back. We're gonna do a quick save right here, just to be safe. And I'll be right back, okay? Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I needed some water. I'm trying to participate in the chat over here, but it's kind of hard. Did I take it down? I didn't take it down. Take it down. Down? Okay, we're definitely down. Okay, good, good, good. See, I almost forgot, but I didn't. All right, this is where the spotlights are, right? All right, there's a scrap out over there. There's a turret over there.
You had your chance to run. You blew it.
Ow.
Perhaps I was mistaken. We may have an enemy nearby. Nothing that we may have some trouble. Careful, ma'am. I don't think we're alone. Here, over here. Your destruction is at hand. Not much of a threat after all. Find anything useful?
All right, we need something to eat again. We don't need anything big. Also, I'm coughing a little bit. Okay. Let's see here. Just regular mutt chops with you. We don't have a lot of food.
If they're out there, we'll find them. Found the target again. Are you injured, ma'am?
A little bit. I'm okay though. Is that the way forward? Well, that's the incinerator down this way.
Picking up something.
Why do some of them blow up and some of them don't?
That's the last of them.
Okay, these, they look like they're storage, but there's nothing in them. Right? Only one way left to go. And as soon as we open this door, we're gonna get attacked. I already got the password to this, so we don't have to hack it. Have you batch status? Contamination detecting the extraction room. Oh, that was probably me. Batch 1 decommissioned. Assembly completed. Batch 2 decommissioned. Hardware updates modifications to improve energy efficiency. Batch 3. Updates to preservation fluids to maintain longevity shown in batch 1. Assembly in progress. Updated visual cortex connection for higher recognition. Hoping to remedy failings of batch 3 where motor skills and spatial awareness were extremely poor. Simulation in progress. Extraction in progress. Updates to hardware and software to allow smoother. So we never actually got to stage 5. Oh, hold on. Probably need to open the door. I don't know if they actually do activate when I get close. But if they do, there's 2 of them. Oh, this is the entire assembly line. Maybe don't kill them. I've been kind of wondering if I should wait for them to attack first. So they can't be like, oh, you killed all my robots. You're just violent. Whatever.
Here.
This is it. Let's save here. This is the room with the spotlights, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, see the spotlight there? Yep, there they are coming on. I see robots, but they're not targetable.
Halt, miscreants! You may have infiltrated my sanctum and destroyed my robots, but your reign of terror ends here!
There seems to be some sort of misunderstanding here. Maybe we should talk about this.
The Commonwealth has suffered more than its fair share of injustices because of you. Now you'll face the full might of the Mechanist. My righteous robots will end your tyranny once and for all.
Can we not talk it out? Like, he didn't even give us a try to talk it out. That's... Anyway, let's try reload. I don't know. Let's try reloading real quick. If I take a different option, will he I thought we'd have like a speech check or something. Maybe there's like a dialogue path. Also, let's see, where's our... Let's sort by damage. I think I'm gonna switch out this. 28. It's better in every way except weight, maybe. Okay.
Halt, miscreants! You may have infiltrated my sanctum and destroyed my robots, but your reign of terror ends here!
Wait. My reign of terror?
The Commonwealth has suffered more than its fair share of injustices.
It doesn't look like there's a way to talk to him.
Now you'll face the full might of the Mechanist. My righteous robots will end your tyranny once and for all.
Can you see them there?
Sparks, some backup.
Let me do that. Alright, we end up getting skull enemies. This might be harder than I thought it would be. I think I should retreat upstairs first thing. Do you not see me? We probably need a better grenade too. Let's see here. We got one of those. Got 43 frag grenades.
We may want to move.
Halt, miscreants! You may have infiltrated my sanctum and destroyed my robots, but your reign of terror ends here!
Mechanist, this needs to stop.
The Commonwealth has suffered more
Yeah,
than
he
its
does.
fair
I don't think
share
there's
of
anything.
injustices because of you. Now you'll face the full might of the Mechanist. My righteous robots will end your tyranny once and for all.
Let me have this one.
Sparks, some backup.
Apologies. I think I've lost them.
Bring in the turret.
Ow, 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 ow. Deathstalker thing, I think. Nope, I'm dead. Dead! They got too close to me. I can't use that shotgun up close, unfortunately.
Halt, miscreants. You may have infiltrated my sanctum and destroyed my robots, but your reign of terror ends here.
Can I talk? Oh.
There seems to be some sort of misunderstanding here. Maybe we should talk about this.
The Commonwealth has suffered more than its fair share of injustices because of you. Now you'll face the full might of the Mechanist.
Let's see here.
My righteous robots will end your tyranny once and for all.
We may have some trouble.
Sparks, some backup.
Careful, man. I don't think we're alone.
Uh...
Bring in the turret.
Ow! Ow! Uh... My leg's broken. Let's see here. Okay, here's the last one left.
Robots, they're so expendable. You know, initiate self-destruct. Code 001.
Stop!
Impressive. But I think you failed to grasp the full reality of your situation. Look around you. This entire facility is at my command. For every robot you destroy, 10 more will come. Struggle all you want. There is nothing you can do to stop me. Nothing.
Warning. Power generation capacity exceeded. Now drawing reserve power.
Sparks! I'll deal with you myself. Come, my robots. Destroy her!
There's more robots?
Reroute the fuel tanks. Prepare to drop all my marks.
Reserve power at 82%.
Shut that thing off.
Reserve power at 58%.
Sparks, recalibrate the electromagnets and bring them in. Sparks, more fuel tanks, now.
Ow! No! What? Was there like a landmine or something there? Here's what I wonder. If I put a mine down, does it go off when I step on it? Or is it like friendly?
Carry weapons.
Alright, so looks like I walk over them freely.
Halt, miscreants! You may have infiltrated my sanctum and destroyed my robots, but your reign of terror ends here!
There seems to be some sort of misunderstanding
Right.
here. Maybe we should talk about this.
The Commonwealth has suffered more than its fair share of injustices because of you. Now you'll face the full might of the Mechanist. My righteous robots will end your tyranny once and for all. Sparks, some backup.
Okay, that was a mistake. If I'm gonna do that, I gotta run. I mean, it is working. I need not stand on them, for one thing. Alright, frag grenades.
Halt, miscreants!
I think I need to run for that one.
You may have infiltrated my sanctum and destroyed my robots, but your reign of terror ends here!
How do I get the dialogue option? Where is it? Wait, there it was. I saw it for a second.
There seems to be some sort of misunderstanding here. Maybe we should talk about this.
The Commonwealth has suffered more than its fair share of injustices because of you. Now you'll face the full might of the Mechanist. My righteous robots will end your tyranny once and for all. Sparks, some backup. Bring in the turret.
Oh, he's below me. So I can't just hide up there from the turret. I'm struggling with this part. Where does the turret even come in? He must come in like right here, right? Let's just throw that there. Why don't we throw more than one here? Throw that there. Let's see here. How about right here? I'm actually going to pick up the one that I dropped on that and put it near it instead of on it.
My ride counter is spiking. We may
Pick up this thing. There we go. Alright.
Halt, miscreants! You may have infiltrated my sanctum and destroyed my robots, but your reign of terror ends here!
There seems to be some sort of misunderstanding
Alright,
here.
come on. We can pull this off.
Maybe we should talk about this.
The Commonwealth has suffered more than its fair share of injustices because of you.
Because of
Now
you!
you'll face the full might of the Mechanist. My righteous robots will end your tyranny once and for all.
You're in it once and for all.
Sparks, some back up.
We need food. What got me? I don't even know what killed me right there. Alright, we're gonna need bigger. Time to break out the bottle cap mines, I guess.
Halt, miscreant!
Oh crap.
You may have infiltrated my sanctum and destroyed my robots, but your reign of terror ends here.
Okay. He's not actively attacking just yet. I'll put it like back here.
Very well. My righteous robots will end your tyranny once and for all.
You may have an enemy nearby.
Sparks, some back up.
Alright, we got some, Alright, let's set up our mines.
Halt, miscreants! You may have infiltrated my sanctum and destroyed my robots, but your reign of terror ends here.
There seems to be some sort of misunderstanding here. Maybe we should talk about this.
The Commonwealth has suffered more than its fair share of injustices because of you. Now you'll face the full might of the Mechanist. My righteous robots will end your tyranny once
Break out the rad scorpion stuff.
Bring in the turret.
Excellent. I should be able to resume my duties immediately. We may have here. Over here.
Right, down again, it's so hard! I'm really struggling with this.
You may have infiltrated my sanctum and destroyed my robots, but your reign of terror ends here.
There seems to be some sort of misunderstanding here.
The Commonwealth has... Now you'll face the full might of the Mechanist. My righteous robots will end your tyranny once and for all. Sparks, some backup.
Okay, these are hurting really, really bad. Looks like my last save got all my mines in place though already.
You may have infiltrated my sanctum and destroyed my robots.
Okay, okay.
But your reign of terror ends here.
There seems to be some sort
Now you'll face the full might of the Mechanist. My righteous robots will end your tyranny once and for all. Sparks, some backup.
Being non-organic, these rats won't affect me. You? That's the difference, and we may have some trouble.
Bring in the turret.
Alright, let's eat something. I know we're not quite at the point of in danger yet, but we're gonna eat something real quick just to make sure we don't get there. This will keep us. Death Claw steak. Eat it. Death Claw steak. Eat it. Okay, we're live.
Initiate self-destruct. Code 001.
Okay, Ada back up and running. Okay, Ada's back up and running. Do we have anything we can eat that's not too... Okay, more rat chunks? That's good.
Impressive. But I think you failed to grasp the full reality of your situation.
Maybe.
Look around you. This entire facility is at my command. For every robot you destroy, 10 more will come. Struggle all you want. There is nothing you can do to stop me. Nothing.
Warning. Power generation capacity. Now drawing reserve power.
Sparks! I'll deal with you myself. Come, my robots. Destroy her.
Let's get this done.
Drop the fuel tanks. Prepare to drop on my mark.
Reserve power at 82%.
Shut that thing off.
Oh no.
Activate the Tesla coil.
Reserve power at 58%.
Sparks, bring her in. Move the way. Initiate power transfer. Now. We'll break the electromagnets, and there.
Okay. We're live. Eat the mutant hound shaft, why not?
Sparks, bring them in.
Okay, we blew up its legs. Can we talk yet?
Reserve power at 34%. Warning. Critical power failure is imminent.
Damn it, Sparks! Throw everything at her! Everything! More mines! Now!
Ow! Where'd that come from? You know, who cares about the rats? Drink it.
Sparks, more fuel tanks! Now!
They're throwing trash bots at me now.
Initiate power transfer! Now!
They still have guns.
Warning. Warning. Power failure in 10, 9,
Come on!
8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Ow! Can we talk?
This is a Dover Scourge. I will not rest until I see the Commonwealth free of you.
I'm not a villain. I just want you to hear me out, face to face.
Very well. I will hear you out.
Finally.
But only for the sake of the Commonwealth. Sparks, with me.
Okay. You coming? Oh. I actually threw some ammo down that I was using, so that's nice.
Let us discuss this amicably.
Fine. But no more hiding. If you want to talk, we do this face to face.
You're right. It's time I faced the true enemy of
It's a robot. It's a robot? It's not a robot.
There. Now we both know who we're dealing with.
Hey, I'm not the enemy. I'm the one trying to protect the Commonwealth against your robots.
They have taken innocent lives. My friends, they were simple traitors, all dead at the hands of your robots.
That can't be right. Explain yourself.
Your robots misinterpreted
You're
orders.
misinterpreting orders. Your own robo-brain said as much. They're saving people by killing them.
Saving by killing? No. It's the logic. It's there.
You can't trust the robot logic.
I was hoping it was the robo-brains, an issue with their memory wipes. But you're right. Their primary directive was flawed.
Robo-brains require
The
memory wipes?
robo-brains require memory wipes?
Yes, the human brain has a way of rewiring itself. If not properly maintained, it can corrupt.
That's a serious and dangerous
Sounds
flaw.
like a serious flaw. And a dangerous one at that.
It is, but the process is thorough. They're wiped after each mission. I found it's best not to let them recall what they've been through.
Now you know the
Now
truth.
you know the truth. Your robots are dangerous. They had to be stopped.
The hero unknowingly became the villain.
I knew it was a
I wanted
mistake.
to help the Commonwealth. And robots are all I know. I found this place and figured I could finally do my part. I accept full responsibility. I can't take back what I've done, or even atone for it. But this doesn't have to end in violence.
Why the mask?
Tell me, why the mask?
It's a
Well,
kid
let's
wanting to
go
play
to the
superhero.
Mechanist.
I'm not good with people. The Mechanist gave me a way to put myself out there without really being out there at all. But you're kind of keeping me in suspense here. I can turn this around. I just need
You
a
said you could never
chance.
atone for it.
Your plan backfired. If you're telling the truth, this was one costly accident.
It is the truth. I only ever wanted to make the Commonwealth a safer place. I grew up on a settlement. I've seen how good people struggle against raiders and super mutants.
Yep.
I'd never want to be counted among them. Here, take this. It's the password to the mainframe. You can use it to shut down the security protocols. I'd rather this place be in your hands now.
Alright.
Mechanist.
Use the password to shut down the security. After that, the base is yours.
So can I start
Don't leave anything useful behind.
sending out robots that are better? We broke so many robots. And there's a bunch up here that are probably just like glowing circles. The piles of ash. I don't know how we get a torso out of that. let's go to the mainframe, I guess. Alright, log in. Cancel security alert. Fidelity's under my control. I cannot. Alright, we broke everything. Everything's broken.
Hi.
Hey, just one more thing. If you have a minute.
What's up?
What's up?
Just a quick thing.
Isabel.
That's my name.
She got out of that armor really
Isabel
fast.
I just wanted to say I'm really
It's like I turned my back, she
happy,
started stripping.
thankful that you've let me stick around here. And in order to show you that I'm done with the past, I want you to have this as a sort of promise, I guess. It's the Mechanist suit I made.
Oh, nice. Weight 20. Weight 1. Very valuable.
You really don't want it anymore.
No. It's part of a past I don't want to dwell on. It's time I move on. There's one more thing.
Yeah?
A much bigger thing.
Like, what are you gonna do?
There are still robots out there. Lots of them. My communications are down, and I can't call them back. But I can tell you where they are, if you're interested.
Sure.
Sure.
Great. Let me see what we've got. Assuming this is accurate, looks like a whole swarm of bots traveling together. Who knows what kind of damage they're doing?
Quite a few impressive devices around
I
here.
want to know why I can still move. I'm bogged down, but I can still move. Is that a bug? I don't know. I don't know. It seems like a bug, but look, I'm overloaded, but still I'm moving just fine.
Hey.
Yes. Let's take a look at what you've got.
We should probably do it back at base. Let's give her the suit, I guess. Mechanist armor.
Your return is a relief. I trust the outcome was what you wanted.
Disappointed she's alive.
Would you be disappointed to hear that I let her live?
I do have conflicting outlooks if that is the case. But I trust your judgment. If she lives, she does so with the guilt of what she's done.
I got her to see the truth. She's standing down.
So the Mechanist really was misguided. Did
Yep.
she reveal her motives and reasoning?
She truly wanted to help.
She truly wanted to help people. She didn't know what the robo-brains were doing. To her, a life saved was a life saved.
A biological wild card. The unknowns are vast. She had to know the risk she was taking by creating them. Many good people endured suffering and death because of the Mechanist. It's a shame a mind as brilliant as hers allowed
So
such
why would you give me the
atrocities to
outfit? Doesn't that just like perpetuate? Like if I
Think it was a mistake to let her live?
It would be
wouldn't they just treat me as
disrespectful of my
villain if I
friend's
show up?
memory If I were to say yes. Though my personality programming harbors feelings of revenge, my friends taught me mercy. And mercy can have very powerful effects.
She had good intentions. She was simply misled.
Even good intentions need checks and balances.
Yep.
Still, I now know that the death of my friends has brought about a safer Commonwealth. Had the Mechanist robots remained unchecked, I'm certain that damage would have been extensive.
Yeah, because she was
Halting,
flooding.
if not reversing any progress that has been made here. With this knowledge,
They were
I'm
flooding the
finally
area with
registering
robots. So many
feelings of
robots.
satisfaction and accomplishment. And I have you to thank for it.
All robot mods unlocked. Alright, well, we have another quest, I think, to find the robots. That's probably like a never-ending thing, if I had to guess. I can go up there as well. That's probably a shortcut out. Super thaw antifreeze. Was it this door? They were all locked. That's the freight elevator. What is this? Oh, is this where I came in? I thought I came in down here. Yeah, I came in down here. So I must have seen... I saw that up there. Okay, so this is the fast way out. The elevator. Alright, so we can modify this legendary weapon and put in, like, maybe a bigger clip. That'd be nice. And out we go. Wow, I'm glad we didn't try to do that last night. That was a solid 3 hours to finish that. Of course, it's because I was probably too low level. Zarek told me this is a DLC mentioned during the live stream earlier today. But we already started it, so may as well. Alright. Let's level up first of all. Can I carry more stuff? No. While wearing power armor, sprinting into enemies hurts and staggers them. Robots and oversized enemies are immune to stagger. Stay focused. In VATS, every attack on the same body part gains 10. That's nice. I'm sure everyone who spawns aim at any human opponent below your level. Right, let's see. Where is this one? See, I don't really care about those. I like the extra carrying stuff. So that doesn't matter to me. That's interesting. Oh, that's basically an extra try. I don't really need that. Oh, here's more, better dialogue. Alright, let's teleport to base. So can I now build a robot to defend the place? Alright, let's modify. Where's my weapon?
I wonder what you'll build next.
Alright, this is the one. Boost the capacitor. Reduces ammo capacity. I don't know if I want that. I need science.
One day, Sanctuary will be a vibrant community. I've seen it.
I need to start getting science. I guess I can't mess with it too much. Is there anything else I can work with? Let's see. Where's that gun that I've been using? I should probably do something with it. The 45 that I've been using? Where is it? And I should probably just dump this weapon. Just stop carrying it. It's too much. I can dump this one. I don't even see it. Oh, there it is. Short combat rifle. More damage. What do I need to build that? Gun at level 3? I can go and slap this on it, but I kind of just want to get that. What do I need for gun at level 3? Alright, I feel like I also need to start... Alright.
Hey.
How may I be of service?
Let me get all your stuff. Take everything.
Hey,
What can I do for you?
wait there.
Certainly.
Ada,
Please take your components, ma'am.
heads up.
I'd be happy. How can I help?
I no longer require your services.
I hope I've done nothing to offend you, ma'am. Have a pleasant journey.
That's here, right? Sanctuary Hills? That's where we're... This is where we are right now. Sanctuary Hills? Does that mean the puppy's here somewhere? So how do I find him? Is the Sanctuary Hills or Sanctuary... I gotta look that up. Like, I sent her... Is this where I am? Oh, just noticing. Yeah, this is the right place. Okay. So she stays here. Alright. Alright, so I think it's time to start working on some armor. Also time to brush my tail. So I'm gonna go brush my tail real quick, and then we'll figure out armor, okay? Okay, I'm back. Okay, make sure. Take down the brushing. Okay, good. Alright, so we need to... First things first, let's put in so the legendaries we're not planning on using. Also, we need to find the puppy again. I need to not take stuff. I need to go sell that, but... Alright, let's see here. We'll hold on to that for now. We'll keep that. That's saving the day. I think we need to store that. I think the puppy has one as well. Store that. Let's keep that for now. We'll keep this for now. The armor... I think it's too much. Then we store that. Store that. Missile launcher, store that. And store that. Alright, this one we need to store. We're done with that one. We're not going to be using that. It's not doing anything. It's doing so little damage that it's just not worth it anymore. Alright, we probably don't need this. Alright, we need... That's a head. I should probably be putting those... in the other thing, right? Let's hope we have enough pieces. Alright, grabbing some stuff. Alright, we're just looking for armor right now. So we gotta come out of this with a full set of armor somehow. Oh, we need to store the T60. We've been carrying this. Oh, wait. 0, 0, 15. That's a rifle. I don't know about this. Arc screen targets. That would probably hit the puppy, right? Store those things. A toaster that I have for some reason. Store 2 of these. We have that. Store that. Alright, I think we're good here. Alright, let's go. Let's start off with armor. We're gonna make some armor that we like. Somewhere. That's the weapons workbench. Don't we have an armor workbench somewhere? Do we not? We have a power armor workbench. Oh, here we go. Alright, let's start with the... this piece, the powered leather chest piece. We probably need this. Girded leather. Shadowed leather. How do we get shadowed leather? I need armor. Every time I start doing something, I feel like I need more. So we find stuff, we need more. Okay. So let's see, where's our robots build station? Alright. Can I build a robot? Okay, this doesn't take much to make. Okay. No special mods. Head. I didn't mean to do that. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Oh. Oh, crap.
This unit is currently in factory default mode. Do you wish to enable this unit's personality subroutine?
Yes.
Sure, that would be great.
Acknowledged. Personality subroutine activated. A pleasure to see you again, ma'am. Are you ready to depart?
Actually, I'll be back later.
Very well, ma'am.
Can I set you to defense? What is damaged? And how to get damaged? There's the puppy. It's hanging out over here. I don't know where the guard posts are. Oh, it's right there. Okay. What are you doing over here?
Hey, boy.
Hey, boy. Let's go.
Come on, boy. It's time to go.
There we go. Alright. All things as it should be. Alright, so we need to... Oh. I can figure out what's damaged. What's damaged? What is damaged? I don't see anything what's damaged? How do you see what's damaged? Are the crops damaged? Did we damage the crops? Alright, so we got us armor. Let's see here. Inventory. Alright, we can carry a lot of stuff now. Well, let's just hold on to this armor that we have for later. Alright, so we want to get armor so we can work on our armor. I feel like we need armor. Alright, what do we have? We've pretty much done most of the north stuff, as far as I can tell. We'd have some ghouls to kill there and talk to some settlers here. How much time we got? We got a little bit of time. I probably do need to stop the next 30 minutes or so. We can go talk to some people. We can just travel for a bit. I need so many different points. Like, so many different... So many new, talent points, perk points, or whatever. Alright, we're just gonna keep heading this way. If anything gets in our way, we kill it. Okay, remember not to hold the button, just tap it. Somebody over there. Trash can Carla. That sign just fell off.
Carla.
You again.
Hey, light 'em
Here
up.
to trade?
How much you got left in you?
For now. Yeah.
Carla.
Hey there. Trading?
Let's see what you have.
You break
Oh.
it, you buy it.
What does she have? Oh, she got armor, weapons. Alright, let's see. Do I have any weapons I can just sell her? Let's see here. We're not selling those things. I'm not selling... We can sell this. Oh, that's a 45. Wait, is that better than this I have? Maybe I should be using this one instead of this one. Let's sell this one. Yeah, we'll sell this one. And we use that one in its place. Anything of nope. She's got so much stuff. There's a shipment of screws. That's why I was supposed to get stuff. Just buy those things. Alright, let's see here. Slot that in the 3 slot. Here we're going to slap this pistol into the 5 slot, I believe.
Out of my way, Wastelander.
Not very talkative.
Excuse me.
If you aren't Brotherhood, you're nothing.
Hey there.
Back off, civilian.
Maybe we're not allies after all. Okay. I thought we were good friends, but no. I may modify this and take the scope off of it. Although the scope is nice. Are we getting close to one of our destinations? Not really. There's a person.
We had a deal, Trudy. Hand over the goods. You owe us.
I ain't giving you poison shilling chem pushers anything. Do you know what that junk has done to my boy?
He bought them fair and square, Trudy. Ain't our fault if he's strung out. Now don't make me come in there and shoot up that little trading post of yours.
Hey, what's going on?
We're closed. You can thank that poison seller outside for that.
What's going on?
Why? What's going on?
Wolfgang thinks I owe him money. I say he got my son Patrick hooked on chems and cheated him out of our savings. Look, I've been in a shootout before, and I don't like our odds. You for hire? I've got 100 caps if you help us get rid of that chem pusher.
All right, Trudy. I'll get rid of him.
Thank you. I'll back you up from here. Go get him. I'll kill all
Why are you shooting? I wanted to talk.
This time.
I don't see evidence they're pushing drugs.
Excuse me.
Never take a hit at Jet again, I swear.
Hi.
I can't wait to see the crows feeding on that scumbag. Here, this is for you. Now.
Well, at least we got a
if you
shop
ever need
now.
Trade, my shop's open.
You got things covered from here?
Yeah. It's gonna take my son a while to get off the chems, but we'll make it. We always do. Now, let's get back to business. You need anything for the road?
Just looking.
Alright. Keep the options open for later. I need to go mostly south, I think. Alright, just keep heading. I guess we need to go sort of southeast, don't we? See, it's good to sometimes walk across, because you never know what you're going to run into. Like that random quest there. A random quest you find out in the wild. Cannot aim. That looks like some kind of defensive structure, but it's a lake of some sort. Junkyard there. Let me look in on it. Is there more than one? There's one more than one glowing one. Can you find the bodies and loot them? Out the lock.
That's it.
Can you imagine trying to hack into a computer while you're being killed by radiation? Cities. Drives, no. Stated? Maybe. Heated. Nope. Try again. Maybe I should do one first. Handed. Okay, there we go. Now we're gonna go through. Alright, handed is 2. Just in case it resets the tries. Nope. Lowest? No. Listen? No. Booted?
I'm in.
Maybe. Father Adam shine away. Word of Adam. Oh no. Praise Adam, our pilgrimage is at an end. He has blessed with his sight rivals efforts. This holy resting place of the brothers Jalbert shall be our mission. Shall build a shrine to Adam, truly are blessed. The Philistines approach bearing promises of glad tidings and touting their wares like whores. We saw past their charade. They claimed they wished to trade with us when all they had to offer were lies and temptations. We stayed the course and were bathed in the unbelievers in glorious radiation there with Adam now and forever. Glory unto Adam, all the shrine we collect Adam's power in barrels, and the machines that once propelled the old war's autos. We are meager workers, not artists. Devotion can be seen in the shrine, a place for all believers to gather and pray. Will be to Adam, safe control. Alright, first things first, I think we're going to need to take a rad X. These people love their radiation. So at some point we're going to come across a huge amount of radiation. That startled me. I jumped. Is that the shrine? That must be the shrine. Can you burn up the nuclear waste? I wonder. It'd probably be too easy if you could. Let's just stay out. Alright, so somebody killed him and shoved him in a barrel. Military frequency found. Grey Garden. Mr. Handy's a Trenton.
Welcome to Grey Garden, darling. This is the Commonwealth's first and only hydroponics facility, run entirely by robots.
That's pretty ingenious. I bet you can work around the clock.
Of course, darling. Our unique hierarchy allows for constant operation.
You're in the way.
There are two kinds of robots here. The worker drones carry out labor and maintenance. We supervisors, that is myself, Green and Brown, possess sophisticated cognition processors. We are capable of complex analysis and decision-making, a testament to the genius of our creator, Dr. Edward Grey.
What happened to
What
him?
became of Dr. Grey?
Like so many others, he died in the war.
Did I actually know him?
It was a terrible loss. Robotics and artificial intelligence were our creator's great passions, rivaled only by his love of television. Perhaps you've noticed that I possess a rather singular personality, as do the other supervisors.
There's a Mr. Handy like right there in front of you.
Why did Dr. Grey give you these unusual personalities?
Genius is restless, darling. It abhors stagnation. Dr. Grey was tired of the standard Mr. Handy
Yeah, they're not really.
personality. He looked to his favorite television characters for inspiration, and we are the result. A few other things you should know.
Oh, we get supplies here too.
If you need supplies.
We have money.
If it's cups you require, Brown might have a few odd jobs. There's one other thing. A question, really. Tell me, darling, what do you think of the water around here?
The water?
Wow, it's ghastly. That's what it is. Simply ghastly. Pressure's down, radiation is up. Why, it's practically toxic. Just think what it must
She doesn't have
do to
skin.
my skin. This will never do. I don't mean to impose, darling, but perhaps you could lend us a hand.
I don't know how I can fix it.
All right.
Marvelous. Simply marvelous. Most of our water comes from the old Weston plant, south of here. Such an eyesore. Be a dear and pay a visit, See what you can do.
Tidy up the place? Yeah.
The place.
I mean, it's probably filthy because nobody's there.
If you can get it working again, I'm sure I can come up with something.
Well, I mean, that's probably for everyone's benefit, really.
At Grey Garden, the price is always right. Shall we make a deal?
What do you got?
Yeah, all right.
Oh, there's where we get fertilizer and stuff. Okay. And then... Brown? Where's Brown? Was Brown the one that was, like, all up in her face? Hard to say.
Bring me some milk fruits for seeding, and there'll be caps for your pocket. Off you go, then.
Supervisor Brown?
Caps for milk fruits. That's the way.
Have you looked
We
into
could
our
do
little
with a spot
water
of rain.
problem, darling?
Okay. So we got a quest. But at this point, we should probably stop here. I just got 3 quests that are kind of close. So we'll stop here and we'll pick up here tomorrow. So thanks for watching and yeah, sorry the internet's still not working, but hopefully we'll get it fixed eventually. So good night everyone. Fox out. Good night.